Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are refreshing the Never Ending Kit for June. And I know it's near the end of June, but that's just how it is, you guys. So what I'm going to do is go through each thing that I have, and then we're going to decide, is that going to stay in the kit? Is that going to move on? Is it going to go back into the stash, or is it going in the bin? Because there are some things that are just used to the point where I won't use them anymore. So let's go ahead, and I'm just gonna pull out this pack out of the tote. Loose heart. So I've got these stars. I'm gonna keep those, I think. These stars, I actually used a full package. These are gonna go back into the stash. We're gonna keep the gold ones. These are gonna go back into the stash. They've been in here a hot minute. These hearts can stay. These labels can stay. These stars and these hearts can stay. This was a new edition, and I don't think I used anything out of it. I still love this. Like these things still make me happy, but I'm not loving it for the stuff I want to work with right now. That's going to go back. I've got these things from Paper House. That's got a couple of the same thing inside of it. I'm gonna put those back. Here's that heart. I'm gonna commit to using those. The black and white. I don't know how I'm feeling about the black and white. I'm gonna put them back. I used a good amount of them. These labels I'm gonna keep. These labels I'm gonna keep. I feel like these are just good kind of basic label-y things to have in my stash. This, which has been a combination of a lot of things to be put down, like a lot of different things, I'm gonna put that back. These, quite frankly, you guys, I forgot I had these titles in here. So we're gonna keep those. These I'm gonna put back. And these little bits, I don't think I used but a couple of them, but I want to keep them in here, you know, because I feel like there's value, right? For these guys, I'm not finding a lot of word phrases that are working for me. What I think I want to do is actually pare these down. This, guys, like this is a lot of word phrases that that I have to flip a whole freaking lot to get through them. So I'm gonna pull off this part, which is that adhesive part. And I'm gonna pull these guys and put them and try to combine them, right? You guys know that the combining things, it makes me happy. And you might be like, oh my word, Sandy, you're putting them out of order. But I don't really think that they had any kind of order before, right? It's not, on the second page, it's not all who wander are lost. Like, and then these aren't even that sticky. Ah, Tim Holtz, you're doing it to me too. All right. I thought that this was going to be a good solution, but they're not sticking. They seem to when I press them down like that. So maybe that's what I'll just have to do. Maybe I'll just have to like put all of these on and then really just press them down. And I know that this is riveting YouTube for some people are like, oh God in heaven, please actually do something. But I actually like watching people do this kind of stuff on YouTube. I like to see the process, you know? I like to see what their mindset is, why they're choosing to do the things that they're doing. Like that, I enjoy that a lot. Okay, so that second page is done. And now I'm not gonna keep it in this. So let's see if I'm actually going to get all of these in here. Like, there are definitely sentiments that I'm like, am I actually gonna use that? Like, not my circus, not my monkeys. I will never use that on a page. So if it comes down to it, I will actually remove that sentiment to have space for the ones that I want to do. A party without cake is just a meeting. I don't know if I would ever use that, but we're gonna put it on here, right? Just, you must be present to win. I mean, maybe if there's some sort of thing, I don't know, but a lot of these are not, I won't say a lot of them. I will say some of these are more than I would use, I guess. I don't know what the words are. They're just not my normal choice of thing. There we go. It's not my normal choice, okay? But I got all of the white ones on one, and then we're gonna go ahead and press that down because that seemed to hold. And then we've got the black ones as well. And you guys, I am not worried about fitting those on at all. And maybe, look, there's another one, a party without cake. I don't remember if these were repeats and they were just different, like one was with white text and one was with black text. I don't, I think so. I think it was. Like, now that I'm seeing these phrases, I think they were just, see, not my circus, not my monkeys. Again, not one that I am, not one that I am too keen on using, I guess. These really don't want to stick. Tore that one, so we'll just throw that one away. These really don't want to stick. Oh yeah, guys, they are not sticking at all. Okay. And I know that I was the one that chose to move them off of their sticker place where they were happily living, right? Like, I did that 100%. But honestly, stickers ought to stick, right? Like, even these aren't staying fabulous. Stickers ought to stick, you guys. You shouldn't have to take them off once and they never stick again, right? Like, God, it just frustrates me so much. And I know that it is probably, you know, if that's the worst thing in the world and this is the thing that is giving me the stress in my life, then, you know, I'm a pretty blessed person. But daggone it is. pissing me off. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and there's one more. Okay, so I've got the black ones, and then I've got the white ones. And look, they're already popping off. Now, well, the question is, will these make me angry enough where I am just going to end up throwing them away? Because I will confess there have been stickers that I have been angry enough where I'm just like, screw you and the adhesive that sucks, and I throw it away. But we'll see. We're going to keep those. We're going to get rid of this. This is going. All right. That wasn't enough stress for the day. I'm going to keep these labels too. I like having the labels available. This is a full envelope. This is a piece of one. The piece I'm going to ditch. This one's going to go back in the stash because I used a bunch of them, I feel like. Oh, look at that. A little heart that fell off. So I'm going to find these hearts again. I'm going to put that back on there. Okay, now I've got these bits. These little roses, which I bought, excuse me, I bought, and I threw them in the kit and haven't used them yet, so they're gonna stay. These are little leftover bits. I'm gonna put those back. These kind of matte gold. Oh, look, some fun. I'm gonna keep those. I'm gonna put these back. Keep those. I'm gonna put those. Do I want to put these back? I mean, I've used a good amount of these. Like, look, these are almost gone, so those need to stay. Some scrap papers. The Dream is real. Like, not really sticky. Not really sticky at all. The reason why I was putting those back was because I had those, and then I have these to use up. So I will, maybe I'll make it a point. That stuff is close enough, we're gonna use it up. All right, now we'll go into this pocket, and as you can see, my organization has gotten poorer and poorer. I've got one more sticker that we're gonna use that up. Got some more words. Label stickers we'll keep. Trash that. These were new words that were added. Can we combine these at all? Let's see how much of this we can combine and move. These are pretty new. So I feel like I will be able to move them around and they will be fine. Okay, that's not going to fit there, but we can move that down. Get that one on there. No, this might not be able to fit everything. Smile. Sweet. Brave. Day. Choose. Favorite. Shine bright. facts. Stay wild. Best day ever, which I know makes some people cringe, but I am here for it. And I know that these manufacturers and stuff put these things down so that they are definitely, they have the space around them. You know, you can see the statements clearly. Like, I get, you guys, that is a thing. Like, girl ain't dumb. But I would rather have it jam-packed like this. Than I would having to deal with multiple packages or anything like that. I'm trying to be able to fit this big ol' happy on here. You are my. Okay, now I can just get this here. Like, we got best day ever, a little something awesome. That will fit in there. It's like Tetris, you know? Maybe love can go up there. And you know what? Stay Wild's just going to have to live upside down. All right. So that got condensed, which makes me happy. But where is its... did I throw away the plastic envelope already? No, I did not. Oh, there it is. All right, so look at that. We have that condensed down to one side. And I am going to put this back in the stash though, and add and get something different because, you know, I used a bunch of them. This one, I don't think I'm going to be able to condense it down to one side. But let's see how much I can condense if I take off the hearts, right? Because I think I want to put, what are those hearts? I want to put this back, the words, but I'm gonna pull the hearts because those are pulled the hearts. Oops, put those down. And let's see what we can get on here. So obviously that needs a full put that up there. And this might not be good for you. Like, you might look at this and be like, I can't even see what they say, Sandy. Like, I can't do that. That's fine. Right? Like, that's totally fine. Like, if this isn't your cup of tea and this kind of thing stresses you out, then obviously you're not going to do it. You're going to do the thing that works for you. But this definitely works for me. Okay, so the Our Story one, I'm going to keep this one, and I'm going to commit to using this in the next version of the kit. It could just be Our Story. It could be Our Something Story. Who knows what it might be. But I've used half of these, so they're going to go back in the stash as well. Put that back. Then we've got these summer words, and I know I'm not going to be able to combine these, you guys. Like, there's not enough room. Let's just be very real with ourselves. There is not enough room. But, is there something I can do to combine at least? There is, right? Like, I can combine them. F-U-N. We're gonna put sunshiny. I bet you I could get all of this stuff on here if I had the wherewithal to sit here and move every single thing and combine them. Sunshiny days, okay. Splash high. I think what I'm going to do is take some of the words that are not necessarily about splishing and a splashing and all that. That doesn't exactly fit there, so I'm not going to force it. I just sat here and said I wasn't going to do this, and now I'm doing it. Okay. But you know what? I think it's totally fine, right? Like, I have to make this work for me. And you guys, be prepared. This is definitely going to be a long video. But you guys said you wanted it and you would watch it. So we'll see. We'll see if the people... And then we've got some exclamation points here. Doot doot. So fun, hello, and hi. What I'm gonna do is make my own piece that will stay in the stash. Okay, so we've got those. These are going, or stay in the kit. These are going back in the stash. Okay, this bad boy I actually cut apart. This one likes to stick, right? You get stickers that don't want to stop sticking, and then you got the stickers that you're like, oh, for the love of God, let go. What a pain in the tuchus, you guys. Seriously. What a pain in the tuchus. All right. So what I am going to do, hopefully, you know what? This is a pain in my rear end, and it is causing me way too much stress in my life. So we're gonna put these bad boys back inside of their thing here. And they're going back. Lost the R. For Eve. For Eve. For Eve. All right, I'm going to pull off some of these, and I'm going to try to use that simplify. We'll see if it happens. But I do have For Eve here. So hopefully I find the R. We'll get home on there. I hate Bless This Nest. We're getting rid of that. And you might be like, okay, weirdo, but you know, when you have certain sentiments that you absolutely know you will never use, why keep them? Why put them in your stash? Why have them take up the space? Get rid of them. Like, you know for a fact you're never going to use that. So why would you even allow it to take up the real estate? Found the R, you guys. We found the R. Awesome. Okay. So remember, this is the one that I'm keeping for the kit, the things that I'm pulling off. This will go back into the stash. I don't want to lose this R again. It needs a little extra love. So we're going to put a little ATG on it. Okay, back into the stash. More scrap paper. These were a recent addition to the kit, so I'm going to keep those. That's a keep. I'm going to keep these. I want to get those used up. I thought I had used them up. I didn't even know that they were still in there. This is the bane of my existence. This is going in the bin. Okay. This was pared down already. That's going to go here. This was pared down a lot. I'm going to keep this one, just one more version, I think. This 5th and Monaco sticker sheet is going to go back in. These were combined, so I'm going to keep those. We got some paper scraps. And I'm going to put this back into the stash as well. All right, next one. These little guys, I'm going to keep them. This package I never even opened. Oh, look, there's an XOXO. I'll put that on here. Okay, these stars I pulled in. I'm not really feeling the silver right now, so I'm going to put those back. I am going to put those back too. These Love from Lizzie peel-offs. I used a couple of the gold ones, but I haven't used the other ones, so I'm going to put those back in the kit. Let's see what else. All right, now I got the big folder here. The big section, I should say. All right. So we've got a 6x6 paper pad, but do we really, you guys? We got like a couple papers. All right, let's see if it's usable. All right, we're gonna get rid of that. Totally usable. 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 I've got actually photos of albums in a cart, so all right, so my scrap papers that I am keeping, we'll put here. I'm not going to keep that white scrap. That's a scrap that we're keeping. That's a scrap that we're keeping. This is the cut apart portion of that. I keep using these cameras. I thought I would be done, but here we are. I'll keep that one. All right, now the papers that are going to stay. Oh, this stays, sorry. I'm going to keep this. This came in new at the retreat. I'm going to keep that. This black and white, I'm going to keep. This burst we'll keep. This will keep. This was new at retreat, we'll keep. This has been in here for a hot second, but I'm going to flip it over to the plus signs and see if it makes me pull it. Now these are retreat, right? Oh, that's pretty. I like that. So anything that was, there's those typewriters. Anything that was retreat, and this is actually a die cut sheet that I need to pop out. So that needs to go back in the stash. Anything that was added on during the retreat, I have no problem whatsoever putting it back into the stash because obviously it was added on during retreat. And I don't mean the papers that I picked to actually go to retreat. I'm talking about the papers that I bought on retreat, which, like I said, no problem whatsoever putting this back into my stash, which is what these papers are and what will be happening. If the papers, that's tags we'll pull out. So the papers that were not added on to retreat, I am not going to, I haven't even used these, but they were added on retreat. I am not going to put those back. I pulled those papers to use them up. This is going back in. We need to use those up. These are retreat ones. They're going to go back in. We'll pull those out. These I desperately want to get used. I'll keep those out. I said I was finished with my Leavenworth stuff. I did not do a page or pocket for the maps and stuff. This is literally going to go into an envelope and just go into the album. So I'm not concerned with actually scrapbooking that. This is going to go back. This was a mixed media background. Sounds good to see. some white paper, that's gonna stay, more white paper. This was paper that was kind of chilling out in my room, so I'm gonna keep those in. This was a paper that was for the kit, this as well, this as well. All right, so we'll keep those. These stickers and these papers that I got at retreat are going back into my stash. And I'm not sure on my alphabets yet. The scrap papers that are in here though, I am going to keep. I'm not going to do anything with those. So those are a keep. My letters I'm going to evaluate after I add the new stuff, because letters are something that definitely needs to be, needs to match what's going on, right? At least I feel that way. Had these loose stickers, we're going to add those in too. This I decided to go ahead and just add. It's a humongous amount of hearts, so that we're going to keep. These die cuts from 49 and Market, I got them at retreat. I'm just going to keep them. And then we have this, which is my stamps and things. So I do have some stamps that just kind of sit out at my desk within easy reach all the time, and then I pulled some for the kit, and I don't think I stamped at all this version of the kit. Like these bad boys are ones that stay all the time. These are ones, this one stays all the time. I'm gonna leave all of the stamps that I have pulled out and actually hopefully use them this time. We're gonna keep my florally bits. My floral die cuts have kind of moved out of their normal place and they live over here with the kit. And then we've got some bits and bobs that I will evaluate again after I get the new stuff, right? So we're gonna keep this stuff. This stuff is going back. This is obviously going back as well. It's a die cut sheet that I need to punch out and put away. But let's be real, it's probably just gonna go in with the authentic papers for right now. So these are gonna go back into the stash. These things are gonna stay in the kit. I'm going to organize these into nice piles and then start grabbing things and bringing them over. I'm not gonna show you putting these into piles because you guys have seen that. And plus I need a snack. I have beverages, right? Like I'm ready to go with the drinks. So I don't dehydrate, but I need a snack. So I'm gonna go grab a snack and put these into piles and put this stuff away, and then I'll come back. All right, guys, this is how I chose how I was gonna do papers. I grabbed my thickest paper sorter, and that's how I'm gonna choose. So this looks like it is my mind's eye through photoplay, and I store my papers chronologically in alphabetical order, and I do that because each manufacturer kind of has their own feel to them, and since I say I am an emotional scrapbooker, that feeling is what I go for. So if I'm looking for something a little bit more graphic, I'm going to go to like a Pink Fresh, right? If I really want just great color choices, I'm going to go to Echo Park because I mostly scrapbook the B-sides. If I know I want to do like a Vicky Boutin kind of thing, I'm going to American Crafts. And I find that the American Crafts colors mix and match quite well between the different product lines. So anyway, just a little crash course on that. So I am going to go through this one, because like I said, this one's the stackiest, right? This one's the thickest one out of all of my paper lines. To be fair, my paper house doesn't fit in one of these. It's in its own section. But paper house is a very B-side thing for me as well. So I went ahead and grabbed this. And I did get a snack. I got some popcorn and some milk tea. So got my snack and it's there. So here we go. All right, I am going to just grab a section of papers and then kind of go through them, and the ones that I want to keep we'll put on one side, the ones that are going back in we'll put on another. So this is Stella and Rose from My Mind's Eye. This is back in 2011. I'm going to sneeze. Oh goodness, I went to say, woo, that was a good one, and out came another one. This, I love this. It's flocked. I just love it so much. I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't know if I'll ever use these papers, and I don't even care, because there are just some papers you want to touch in your stash, and you just want them to be there, and those are one of them. So I'm going to keep that one. We'll keep that one. These are definitely duplicates. These were out of a paper pad, and I know that I have pulled some of them in the past. I need a text one. So, whoops, I was supposed to be flipping these upside down, but that's okay. I'm thinking that because these are the kind of papers that I'm looking at and seeing, I'm going to be doing my Alcatraz photos. A lot of the stuff I have still in the kit is not going to mesh very well with this because my Alcatraz photos are kind of softer. So yeah, I mean, you guys, this should basically just be like a My Mind's Eye. We're not going to do those though. This should be just like My Mind's Eye for Alcatraz. We'll do that one. The wood grain, love the wood grain. We're going to pull both of those. I'll pull that one. Love the herringbone. Like, it's fine. We'll add some of that. Yes, let's get us some gold in there. This was from a paper pad. We'll pull that a little bit more green. Now we're getting into the ones that I will probably not be using for Alcatraz. That is a piece. We'll pull that one out. Add the pinks. Don't think I'm going to be using XOs for Alcatraz, but you know, who knows? You never know. Celebrate, probably not. Pineapples. Okay. Paper airplanes. Love me some paper airplanes. Yeah, I'll bring that one in. That's fine. This nice pink. So I'm definitely going for kind of a softer vibe than I've been doing, which might mean I will have to readjust what I have in there because I do have a lot of bright things. But as you guys know, I was getting a little tired of the bright things. The future is female. Not really what I need for Alcatraz photos, right? That's nice. Do one of those. This one will do. Ooh, I've always been a fan of this, as you can see, because I have a bunch of it. So I'm going to pull out two of those, one for the dark side and one for the light side. Okay, these are the travel collection, a little bit brighter than what I really want to have. That's fun. Ooh, you know I love me a chevron. Probably not the map prints. Love this. That's beautiful, but oh, look at that. I love that too. Ooh, another one of these bad boys. Okay, so that's the end of the My Mind's Eye. And what is this? In Designs. I actually have one of these. I don't know if it's a title page or if it's what I did, like, because I had one extra page in an album. I actually fussy cut all of this out and put it on top of one of these with a with like pop foam, and I really liked it. And then once I got into sequins and glitter and stuff, I wanted to do that same thing, fussy cut this out and put this over top and make a big old shaker page with it. So that's why those are still in my stash. And now we're getting into the October afternoon, which is awesome. So this will bring in a little bit, like we're gonna get a little bit of brightness in here with these, as opposed to, ooh, I like that. As opposed to all the things, right? And that's an awesome one. Ooh, that's pretty on that side too. Okay, we got some grid paper and some nice red. I'm gonna pull that one over. Really like that yellow. Nice text is always good. The doily we got going on. Got some Schoolhouse, some Cheerios, I think those are. P13. This is definitely good for, this is a cut apart, or it could have been that. These are beautiful airplanes. Okay, I'm probably not gonna put those in with, these cut aparts though would be great. I'm gonna leave that with there. The lemons, probably not. That is gorgeous. Another cut apart. Got some purple. This is from Paper Phenomenon. And I kept this in particular because it has these things that you can cut out. These are definitely travel-y ones with fantastic colors on the other side. These might be a little bit dark and a little bit travel-y for what I want to do, since I've, ooh, look at that. Since I've decided that we're gonna do the Alcatraz photos. Oh, that one needs to come in. You know what, so does that one. And that one, because that's just color, right? Like that's, this kit's getting thick. All right. Don't really need the travel cut aparts. This is from Paper Heart Studio. This is a 2005 paper. So kind of old, it's my only one. But that is okay. All right, now we'll get into Paper Inky. This is definitely kind of like a travel kind of city kind of thing. Got this P13 that kind of popped in there. This is from Pebbles. This was before Pebbles was acquired. I feel like Pebbles was acquired by, what's it called? So this is obviously why I kept that one. I love this so much. So now we're into photo play, and a lot of these might be too bright for what I've got going on, and that is okay. Oh man, I love that yellow. We got some cut aparts here, right? Like there is a lot of bright going on in here. And that's okay, because you guys obviously know I love me some bright colors. I've been scrapbooking with bright colors pretty regularly. I'm gonna pull that in for that side. Pretty regularly right now. But all right, this is the last bit. So the windows are open, so if you're hearing the trucks and stuff, that's what that is. I kind of love that plaid. I'm gonna put that there. Okay, we've got lots of brighter things, right? So basically you're getting a peek into, look at those airplanes. I got it. Oh, that is beautiful. This is a wedding thing. I'm gonna pull that one in. Because that's how I like to roll. All right. I'm not trying to get the brightest colors in, but there are things. I do love that plaid. Daggone, I love that plaid. Ooh. Nope, I'm gonna put that one back. Okay, we might. There we go. So basically, I'm just pulling. Yes, just pulling the things that are like kind of speaking to me. So fun thing about photo play and color play. Color play has that kind of smoother coated paper feeling. This is the stuff that they print in-house. Photo play is the stuff that they send out to print. I like that. I must have liked it. I've got a couple pages of it. Black and white stripe. I've got a couple of those. Summer bucket list. I don't know why I have so many of these. We don't like make bucket lists for summer. Like that's not a thing that we do. So that's a little weird, but it's fine. That's a little bright. Ooh, love that. Again, these are a little bright for what I want. Look at that. I actually think Christopher just got a shirt very similar to those colors. Yes, I got another one, you guys. How exciting is that? And these were custom printed, so they are custom prints by Photoplay. Not for me, but they have that smooth texture. And then we got that green. I'm just gonna throw that in there. And there we go. So I've got a lot of papers, right? Like a lot. That's a good stack, you guys. That is a very good stack. Some of the B-sides will be great. Some of them don't have B-sides. So I'm definitely going to have to adjust what I got going on in the kit because there's a lot of bright stuff in there. I don't know if, you know what? I don't think I'm going to adjust. I think I'm just going to add. And if there's something that maybe I'm going to get tired of Alcatraz photos, right? And I'll want to scrapbook something else. So this is about a half an inch of paper that's going to go into the kit. And then this, I should have kept this a little bit neater, right? We're going to like make that paper submit kind of thing. That's going to go back into my holder. And I think I'm also going to grab, I'm going to grab another section of paper just because I want more. And I know that that probably seems ridiculous, but I want to bring in kind of, I'm going to grab my where my Simple Stories is, and also where my Echo Park is, and just kind of see if there's anything that I want to bring in to kind of complement this. And I know this is an outrageous amount of paper, but I have an outrageous amount of Alcatraz photos still, you guys. I think I got a stack like this. So I'm going to put that away, grab the other papers, and then I'll be back and we'll flip through those too. All right, guys, I'm back. Got my Simple Stories section. It's also got Pink Fresh, Recollections. It's got a lot of stuff in there. I'm not going to flip through the whole thing because I specifically wanted to get into my Simple Stories stuff. So I'm going to get to the Simple Stories section. That is not Simple Stories, but this is. And then I'm going to find the end of my Simple Stories section, because your girl has a lot more Simple Stories than she used to. I'm going to pull this out to show where Simple Stories goes. And then I'm just going to flip through again. And we're just going to look at this stuff together. And we'll pick the ones that I think will go, right? Ooh, I like that one. I actually kind of like that one too. I actually like a lot of these papers, you guys. Like that. So, like there's some bright stuff in here that we're not going to use. Like that green is a little bright, but there's a lot of good papers in here. That orange is beautiful. Those are bunny faces. Oh, but that is not. My papers are sliding over here, so there we go. So if this is not your jam, I'm actually going to pull this paper out to go in my cruise. Okay. I love that, but I also love that. Okay, let's see. We got some months paper there. Love this. Okay, some big old bingo cards, it looks like, with stars, paper airplanes. Love me some paper airplanes. This is going to be a little bright for what? Airplanes? That one I'm going to bring in, though. This is that travel collection. Simple Vintage Essentials. Just going to bring all of those in. Bring that in. The Story of Us has got these cut apart labels and then this on the back side. A Halloween paper with an awesome chevron. These are bright, 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 bright. Not for the faint of heart, but that will work. Okay, so that is the Simple Stories section of, we got some of those. And what other ones did I say I wanted to do? Echo Park. I'm not going to stop the camera this time because I'm literally going to pop this back onto the shelf and grab my Echo Park one. Now my Echo Park one used to bulge, right? Like it used to be so full it would be like this. But it's not doing that right now, which is fine. It doesn't need to do that, right? She was a big girl, but now she fits. Okay, so do I want to go through this entire thing or do I just want to grab a sec? Let's go through it. I mean, why not? I mean, I just keep making this pile bigger. It's fine. All right, so these are some like solid Christmassy colors. Animal Safari, probably not. Anything Goes, it's my last paper of that. Obviously, my Echo Park and Cartabella are together because, you know, guys, it's the same company. I got Creative Agenda. Got this khaki color. We'll pull that out. Ooh, that's a great green. Do I? Yep, I got greens. For some reason, I was thinking I didn't have any greens, but this is Dots and Stripes foil. So lots of silver foil, but I told you guys I wasn't really feeling the foil, or the silver rather, right now. So I'm just gonna pull these out. Everyday Eclectic. You guys, this was one of my favorite collections of all time, and I think I bought it like 4 times. I bought it a lot, right? Like, these are the last 2 sheets of it. I'm just going to bring those in there because they're definitely colors that would work. And obviously, I'm flipping through these. Some of these have colors that would definitely work for what I've got going on, right? Like with this kind of softer color scheme. But some of them I'm just going right on by, and that's okay, right? Like, I don't need every single paper that will work. There's a lot of bright going on here. Got some. So I'm like, okay, we're just gonna boop, boop, boop right through these. And boop, boop right through those, because those are crafty ones. I'm just flipping through this real quick just to see if there's anything I might want to grab else out of here. So maybe I don't go through every single one, because, you know, there's a lot of bright stuff in here. And I don't think I'm going to grab anything else out of here, you guys. I think those couple little ones that I pulled are going to be plenty. So I'm going to put these back in. All right. So I've got my stack of papers. Now, the thing I want to do is grab my little papers, right? So here are my little papers. Okay, I got a huge stack of papers now, right? Like, ginormous. So I'm just gonna put them in there, and the bright papers that are mixed in are just gonna be the bright papers that are mixed in. Who knows? There might be something in there I want. All right, so we're gonna go through these papers first. These are 6x8 and larger. Plus there's a couple Traveler's Notebooks papers in here. And it's just kind of just gonna do a quick, you know, flip through. I'm gonna grab all of the Simple Vintage papers that I have here. Pull those, and I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, way colorful. The Here and There paper pad. I'm gonna do a quick flip and see if anything is calling out to me that is like, use me. Nope. Gingham Gathered. This is gonna have a bunch. I'm just gonna pull that whole paper pad. Round Trip. Nah. Wildflowers. Oh. I think that this one is going to be harder for me to use, so I'm going to pull back Gingham Gathered, because this is very easy for me to use with just the styles. I'm going to put that one back and pull that one, because that one will be a little bit more of a challenge. I've got my Great Escape. Let's see if there's anything in there. If anything is utterly calling to me. I love that wood grain, but it is not calling to me right now. Okay. Okay. These are bigger papers. Lots of, like, this is super repeated in here. So I am going to grab these letters. Like, look how many of them there are. I'll grab 2. And that's all I'm going to grab out of that. That's way too bright. I've got some Tim Holtz papers. These are kind of repeats of this. I got 2 of them because they were on clearance for $2.12, guys. So, you know. This one I'll use. That one. That. Okay, so I pulled a couple of those as well. So this bad boy gonna go back in here. So like I said, these are, they don't fit that way. All right, so I've got these papers now, and like I said, I'm bringing in this whole stack because I feel like this one is going to be harder for me to use. Okay, and then I've got my 6x6 paper pads. So my 6x6 paper pads are sorted kind of weirdly, right? Like I've got, so these through here are all my Brutus Monroe, right? Like I still have a lot of Brutus Monroe from when I was on the design team for multiple years. Then I go in color order, and then these were like my other paper pads, and these are newer paper pads that just got stuck in, or not necessarily new years wise, but newer to me paper pads that just got stuck in the front there. So I have a good amount of paper pads, and I'm just gonna flip through and see if there's anything I need. Probably not out of the Brutus Monroe, and probably not out of the color paper pads, but do I want to bring anything from Basic Gray, which is very, very florally and very easy to use for these kind of things, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave that in there. I'm going to leave my Pink Fresh because it's a little bit more graphic than I want. My Nature's Gift from Rosie's Studio. Let's go ahead and pop that bad boy open and see if there's anything I need to flip through and kind of grab, right? Oh, that's a pretty purple. Like if there's going to be anything on here. This is there's definitely things on here that I want to pull out for the kit, and then there are definitely things in here I don't. Okay, this one I want to pull out. That's got purple in it. Like I wish these flowers were on a different background. I'm gonna pull out that one. I'm not going to pull out the purple. We'll pull out that one. That has a little bit too much purple in it. Are those bunnies? Mice? Something. Pull out that one and that one. Okay, and now we've refreshed. Like I said, a little bit too much purple in there for me. All right, then I've got this one from the Paper Studio. Okay. We got some more Simple Stories. I'm gonna leave that one alone too. That's a little bit bright, Simple Stories. We got Lumberjack. These are a little bright. Let's look at the My Mind's Eye. And wood grains, like there's a ton of wood grains right there. I haven't even opened this one. I'm gonna leave those. I feel like I got enough small papers, right? So there's my small papers. We're gonna put these back. All right, and now I'm gonna check the battery on the camera because it's been working a lot today. All right, guys, so I have my embellishment cart that has a good amount of stuff on it, and I'm just gonna grab some things and go through and add, right? So these are words and labels and tickets and things like that. So I'm going to just go through this and grab a couple of things, right? Like, why not? Like that's very bright, so we won't be adding those. Got 3 of those little guys left. I'm sure we can use up. Oh, look at the My Mind's Eye. because I have a lot of my mind's eye, right? So which ones are we going to bring in? I don't think any of them. Okay. So we got some labels in here, right? Which is good. Now I'm going to bring in some other things. Some frames, we'll do that. What else do I got in here that might be good to bring in? Okay, just going through the stuff, you guys, just to see what I got. Now, I do know that this is baby themed, but I feel like these colors of these things will be great. Now let's see what kind of enamel dots or things we need. Ooh. These Rosy Studio ones, love those. They got sparkle in them, and I am definitely a fan of sparkle. What else do we got? I still have quite the collection of my clearance enamel dots, right? Ooh, we'll use those, wrap those up. Okay. What other little bits and things do I want to bring in? Let's see, I've got tags that I can bring in. Tags and like pockets and things. Can't get it out of the cart, so I can't get the whole thing out of the cart. But let's see what we got here. This is kind of like my miscellaneous stuff. Bows and such things. This is wooden shapes. More like airplane stuff, so probably not. Fun fact, this is also where I have my old name tags. So like my Hobby Lobby and my Target ones are on here. Here's that. And like a Hobby Lobby one. Let's see, what else do we have in here, you guys? Not a lot of doilies left, so that's kind of exciting. Do I want to bring tags in here? That is the question. You're probably like, you're not showing us anything, Sandy. All right, these are, I'll bring in 2 of those pockets. What other kind of pockets are back here? We got some pink fresh pockets. I'll bring in that one. Some of these are really just too bright. Got some sacks. I'm bringing in a couple sacks. Okay. So that's what I'm going to call that. So I've got these embellishments that will go into the kit. A little bit more neutral themed stuff, I'd like to think. What else do I want to bring in, you guys? What else? Stickers. Let's grab some stickers, all right? we are gonna go through my sticker books. Don't have a lot of them, but enough of them, right? Like there's, I got room to grow, guys, got room to grow. All right, I know for a fact these are ones that I will not be using. These might have some things. Nope, most of those are pretty bright. I'm gonna bring this one out, and I'm definitely gonna bring out the pink paisley one because there's definitely options in there. So we're gonna add these 2 sticker books. This kit's gonna be ginormous, absolutely ginormous, and it's gonna be great. It is going to be great. What else? All right, we're grab 6x12 stickers next. And anything that is super bright, I'm just gonna pass on by, right? It's a lot of family, Halloween. These are really screaming Alcatraz to me. You know what I mean? We'll add those. We got some. I'm just like, what? Once, like, this is definitely not the vibe I'm going for. And you might be seeing something where it's like, oh, I cannot believe you did not grab those. But I'm just not. I'm just not finding the things. A lot of colors and things in here. I'm gonna bring those out. This is definitely not an Alcatraz kind of feel. Now we're into the chipboard type things. And I definitely is a flat sticker that should not be there. I think I condensed all my cocoa vanilla stickers. I think this is my only one that I have that is actually, yeah, they're all condensed right there. I don't think, all right, I think that's gonna be it. Wow, did not pull a lot of stickers out from that, you guys. Let's grab the other stickers. So these are the not 6x12s, right? These are all the other things. And let's see if there's something in here we want to grab. I'm gonna pull those out from my cruise as well. Here's my Disney trash can stickers. Like I have a lot of bright stuff. And I know I just got stupid quiet there for a sec, but I'm trying to figure out what in the world I'm going to be able to add from this. Oh, here we go. Definitely these bad boys, right? Like all of these, my mind's eye. Probably not these guys, but I'm just gonna bring in all of those. I just got myself a whole bunch of options. So these are gonna go back. Let's grab the 12x12 stuff too, right? Like, we're just gonna go through all of it together and see what will work and what won't. These are making memories. How old are these? These are old. But this is like romantical stuff. Probably not going to be doing romantical layouts with Alcatraz. I mean, I could. Probably not. So these are in kind of order as well by company. And I am literally just going to look at all of them just to see if there's anything that feels like it would work with my Alcatraz photos. And plus, this is a way to kind of get my stickers back in front of my face so that I kind of remember what I have, right? I always think it's good to get in front of your supplies So you kind of remember. Like I have a bunch of the same kind of travel ones with airplanes and stuff because I scrapbook a lot of airplanes, you guys. But I'm just kind of looking through to kind of refamiliarize myself with the products. A lot of this is bright, bright stuff. I feel like I need to pull this one just to get rid of it. Like, no, I don't mean like get rid of it. I mean actually use it to get rid of it kind of thing. Okay, a little bright. I feel like we're going to put that in there to kind of get rid of it. Those are definitely bright. Got some, and then we got some letter stickers back here that don't fit with the letter sticker stuff. Okay. So I'm going to get these back into their holder. And I think I'm going to pull out a couple more things that I want to put into the kit, you guys. I still have not dispersed the paper house, right? Like I was on the paper house team for a long time and got a lot of product and earned a lot of product. So I'm just gonna flip real quick and like super quick and just see if there's anything I want to add from paper house, right? Like maybe not, but I do have a good amount of product from them that I just kind of want to. There's some words in there. We'll just pull those out. Like obviously we're not going to be doing Hello Summer or anything like that. Or the wine ones, you know, that kind of thing. But I do want to see if there's anything that might kind of work. So I got these guys, like there's just some kind of words in there that might work. Wine stickers, probably not so much. I got these. What are these? Oh, those are pretty bright. I got labels with gold. We'll pull those out because we might want those. Washington, D.C., probably not what I really need. And those are all really bright too. Like most of this stuff is really fun, bright stuff that we're not going to use. But I figure we can bring those. And the paper house stuff will go back. All right, let's grab my embellishment cases. What's in that one? You guys are like getting a deep dive look into all the things. Okay. So here's the wood veneer. Trying to see if there's anything in here I might need or want for my wood veneer wood veneer and chipboard kind of thing that is in. We'll add those. We're not going to add the cocoa because that really doesn't jive, right? Like the cocoa doesn't jive. I'm gonna bring in another one of those. Food, florals, hearts. You and me, baby. Maybe I'll just grab a couple little hearts, or these aren't hearts, stars, and just throw them in there. And I will do the same thing with the smaller hearts. I'm just gonna throw those in here. Okay, and I think that that is gonna be it for wood veneer. So I'll put that down. Florals. I got a bunch of white and kind of khaki florals. Maybe we'll bring in these as well. Kind of keep with that, kind of keep with the theme a little bit. And if I need to add more, I will, but I'm just gonna dump these in here, right? So that they're good. Okay, put that back in there. Put my chipboard back in there. Put that one off to the side. And then I'm going to get into this one and see what we want to add here. So this is, for this one, I am going to put one of these leaves in here. This was something I bought at Retreat. This bright pink thing is going to go back in here too. All right, let's see what we got. I got flares, right? So put that in there. Those are space. These are kind of just color ones. Lots of brights. It's kind of beach, summery type feel in there. I got these florals, which I've got those white ones over there, so I'm not going to bring those in. Got some frames and things that might be fun. I've got kind of a thicker frame. I got two of those, so maybe we'll bring another one in. I've got, there's a Hail Hydra. Probably don't need a Hail Hydra. Probably don't need the ghosties. I am going to bring in a couple of these little metallic things. We got some book plates. I'll bring in a couple of those. Why not? What do we got over here? We got tags, right? Okay, so a couple of those. A couple of those. Some more little metal pieces in here. And then charms and things. Those are pretty bright, so I think we'll do it with those. And in here, I've got letters. And I don't know which ones I have and which ones I don't. Like, I want to bring out those. So, there we go. These are going to go back. All right, what else do I need, guys? I don't even know what else I need to put in this kit. Put that back there. Put that there. These are going to go in. Chipboard and stickers, put those in. Frames, these guys can go there. Those guys can go there. We got sticker books. Got all the things, you guys, got all the things right now. Those can go there. And we got these, we'll add on as well. Okay, so now, what do we need, you guys? I wish you could actually answer me and tell me what I needed, because that would make it so much easier. All right, let's grab my alphabets and see what is good here, right? Because I said I would revisit that. So a little bright. Those are fine. Those are fine. A little bright. These are fine. Those are a little bright. And then I've got the black and white letters, right? So these are fine. These are good. We'll leave these in here. These are a little bright. So let's grab letter stickers, shall we? We'll do the colors because that's what we got going on here. Again, very, very bright situations we got going on here. These are not so bright. We'll bring those. Here are those ones that I told you, those foam ones that have absolutely no sticky to them. Bring those ones. Lots of silvery bits in there. Some multicolored ones. These are Christmas, but I'm gonna pull those out because there's a lot of options in there. That might work. All right, put those back. Okay, now I got the rest of my letter stickers. It really is an egregious amount of letter stickers. These are the black and white ones. Just gonna flip through them real quick. Then the gold ones, right? Like, okay. This is where we're gonna put this stuff in here, right? Because All right, let's see what I want to bring in. Those Kaisercraft ones we'll bring in. What else? Probably not Glitter Sparkle. These wood grain ones we'll bring in. What is this? Look at all those. I'll bring in those too, that whole sticker book. All right. Oh, those totally feel like, and we'll bring in all those old ones too. Okay, and left behind a D. Put that on the sticker sheet it came off of. And then maybe I need to refresh the washi tape, you guys. I think I do. This is a lot of alphabet stickers, but I think it's going to be fine. We'll put those in there like that. Like I said, this kit's just getting huge, but wait till you see the stack of Alcatraz photos I still have to scrapbook. And I'm getting text messages. Okay. This isn't just letter stickers. There's also other stickers, but there's a lot of letter stickers in here. So I am going to just keep it in there with the letter stickers. All right, now here is the washi tape that I had in the kit. And we will see which ones we'll keep and which ones we won't. These will keep, that will keep, that will keep, that we will keep, that we will keep. All right. So I'm going to be putting these away while I look and see what other washi tapes I want to bring in. Maybe a shiny one just because it's gray, so blues, kind of teal greens, pinks and reds, orange and yellows, and black and white. So I'm going to put those back kind of where they came from. That one doesn't go there. And let's see what other washi tape I would like to bring in here, right? Like, what's back in the back there? We got that blue one. Put those in there. Put the purple one back. I got more of this kind of black and white stuff. Kind of like old tickety type things. We'll put that in there. Do I kind of have any softer pinks and things? We'll put that in there. Okay, we're giving that a twirl. Okay, that's fine. So there are the washi tapes. I've also got I'm gonna grab some fabric-y bits, I think. What do you guys think? Think I need to grab some fabric-y bits? Like you guys, I'm sure some of you are talking back to me right now. And I'm sure some of you are like, you psychopath. You know that nobody's there watching you. All right, I've got these as well. That's just a little thing. So here's the thing, right? Like, I think I'm actually gonna switch these out and put the washi tape here because I have a whole lot less of it this time. Put that in the smaller drawer and put the fabric-y bits in the larger drawer, right? Like, we're gonna keep those. Probably not this. Oh, that's empty. Why is that still in there? What else do we want? I've got a pearly thing in here already. Don't know if I want to bring any of that stuff in, so I'm going to put that to the side and see what I got over here. We're going to put that black one over there and see what I've got going on here. Now, I just picked this up, and I think that this stuff is fabulous, so I'm going to put that in there. I know it takes up a lot of real estate, but it is a new one, so it is there. I'm also going to bring in the chicken wire that has been chilling in here for a hot second, so I feel like that can be used up. And maybe that's it for those. Okay, so we'll put that in the kit. I'm not going to put mixed media in there. I'm not going to put stencils because I feel like that's just going to be something I'm going to grab for. But I do, I kept the stamps in there, and I think the stamps are fine that I chose. But I am going to grab my dies. I want a couple, I know I just got a crap ton of alphabets. But I want a couple dies too, so I'm going to grab those. Let me put these guys back. And then we're going to do dies. What? That's already kind of been in there. Alright, I'm going to grab my dies. You guys have seen how I store these dies. These are literally just white cardstock things that I laminated. And it tells me, like, what I've got, right? Like my basic shape, I got labels, tags, and frames. I'm like, do I need any of the fancy labels, tags, and frames? Maybe, maybe not. Birthday, definitely not. Florals, I don't want to mess with those words. Hello, love, happy, thank you, friends, family, all those kind of things. Probably don't need thanks. Alphabets. Here we go. This is where I want to look. Like, which alphabets? So these are new. I got them on clearance from close to my heart. I haven't even transferred them into this kind of packaging yet. But they fit. I might not transfer them. I already own them. Are these the same ones? Those are the same ones. Got a bonus set. Okay, that might be a prize at a retreat then. All right. These are like decorative bits. Panels, which again are decorative bits. My tiered tray and the accessories. We got animals, transportation, food, holidays, beach and ocean themes. So like a rainy theme, a Wizard of Oz theme, that kind of stuff. My magic iris, and then an extra one. I don't know if I'm feeling any of these actually. I wanted to bring something in, but I don't know if I am actually feeling the things right now, you guys. I don't think I am. I want to put the dies back, and if I want to get dies, I will do it. I am just not feeling what I got going on in here. And that's fine, right? Like, maybe it's just today I'm just not feeling very into the dies. I know, I'm like doing the tapping thing where I'm thinking if there's anything else I need to bring in or if I'm just gonna leave the kit kind of as it is type deal. All right, I'm gonna put the dies back because I'm not really feeling them. I'm trying to think if I have any stamp sets that I really want to add, and I'm not feeling that either. Which is fine, right? Like we don't, oh, I do have dies I want to add, you guys. I do. Let me get them just to show you. Where is it? I don't even know if you can hear me right now. Where the heck is it? Okay. These are the dies I bought when I decided I wasn't going to buy thickers anymore. These right here. And they are from Tim Holtz and Sizzix, and it's Block Talk lowercase and Block Talk alphabet, because these look like thickers to me, right? They are the kind of thicker font that I like. So I'm going to bring those in. Yeah, we're going to bring these guys in. So there we go. I think for this, I am going to call my kit good. And then I will show you what it looks like, where I'm storing it now. And it's kind of ridiculous, but you know what? It kind of is what it is, guys. It really just kind of is what it is. Okay. All right, guys, this is my solution to my never-ending kit, and it is definitely a little bit ridiculous. I bought a cart from IKEA. I don't remember what it's called, but it is a pretty fabulous cart, and this is how I solved my never-ending kit problem, because this bad boy, which is old and you can't find it anymore at IKEA, was too small, right? But as you can see, everything is in here. We've got the alphabet stickers, we've got stickers, chipboard, I've got the scraps of paper, a lot of bright stuff in there I won't be using. The new papers that I pulled in, the old papers, I've got all of the things that we went through together and pulled out, and then the stuff that is still there from the last version of the kit, right? This is where the stamps are. This is that heart project paper pad thing. Things that that aren't part of the kit, but I keep some lens cleansing wipes handy for my glasses. I also have the remote to that thing up there, which is my name. And then that isn't like stuff that belongs in the kit. Then down here on this shelf, I have this interdesign bin situation that I picked up at Costco. This is that little bits and bobs things that I have that I just keep handy. It used to sit on the desk. And then I have the floral die cuts, right? Like they have now been living there. On the bottom shelf, I have this tote with photos, the big old dies that I just showed you guys. They would fit long ways, but right now I have them just tucked like that. And then my Cricut Joy in its little carry case is living down there right now as well. So I'm going to roll this bad boy and show you. I got some cups to go along with it. And this cup are just a couple acrylic blocks that I've reached for. Down here is where I have those letters that I pulled out of one of my bins. I also got extra hooks that I purchased at IKEA in there. in case I need to hook something off one of here. And then I left these in here. These are the acrylic shapes from Close to My Heart that I got on clearance. And they're cheap, and I know they're cheap, but you know, it is what it is. If you swing the cart around so you can get the backside view of it, it is open on all the sides. I think this bad boy starts with an N. I don't have anything hanging off the side over on there. It starts with an N. I don't exactly remember what it is, but it's got a mesh shelf here with a short lip, and then a solid shelf with a short lip, and then another solid shelf with a thicker lip down there. But this cart, and then there are the little things, and that is a post-it page for Follow Sketch Friday, if I ever bring that series back. But this is how I am storing the kit, you guys. It is here. It is a monster kind of situation, but it is, and then that over there, right there, whoops, that's one of the die cut ornaments. I don't know where that came from. That just kind of popped up, but it's fine. But this is definitely a switch from how I was storing the kit. What I needed, it just wasn't enough, and this is a lot of kit. So there it is. That is the never-ending kit situation, you guys. And who knows how long that video was, but thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.